And German politicians are calling for a systematic investigation into the recently released files relating to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The scandal has reverberated across Europe, triggering resignations and criminal investigations in several countries. Deutsche Welle correspondent Thomas Sparrow joins us now from Berlin. Thomas, g'day. So what exactly are German politicians requesting and what kind of impact could an investigation have?
Essentially, there's growing concern here in Germany that the Epstein files could have security implications for the country. That's why several members of parliament are actually calling for a systematic evaluation of the documents, and both from a legal and from an intelligence perspective. And in other words, what that means is that these lawmakers want to go beyond possible contacts between individuals to actually understand the extent of which German intelligence agencies were actually aware of Epstein's actions and of his international connections. Now, whether such an investigation actually happens is still unclear. The government said this week that it's closely monitoring the situation, especially the political component of the scandal, but said it's not an investigative authority. And beyond this, what seems clear is that the pressure will grow also here in Germany to actually understand which individuals might have been connected to Epstein and what impact that would have had nationally. For now, though, Germany has not been as badly affected by the scandal as other European nations.
And the scandal is also impacting one of Germany's most important banks, Deutsche Bank. What can you tell us about that?
Absolutely. Germany's biggest bank is facing renewed criticism after revelations that Epstein allegedly held more than 40 accounts there to manage a significant part of his fortune. Germany's main association for private investors has called on Deutsche Bank to release financial documents detailing its relationship with Epstein. A key question is how much the bank may have profited from its dealings with a convicted sex offender. Now, Deutsche Bank has said Epstein was a customer from 2013 until 2018, and it was then when the bank began terminating the relationship. It has also emphasized that it contacted authorities after Epstein's arrest to offer full cooperation and that it has learned from its mistakes, expressing regret over having done business with him. It's important to mention that this is not the first time that the bank has come under scrutiny for its ties to Epstein. In 2020, it was fined $150 million in the US for failing to properly monitor Epstein's accounts and transactions. And at the time, the bank acknowledged errors and compliance failures.
And beyond Germany, what impact is this scandal having in other European countries?
A very big impact. The political shockwaves continue to spread across Europe, and they have triggered resignations, criminal probes and leadership crises in several countries. The main international focus, which has been widely discussed and reported on internationally, has been on the UK, with both the royal family and the government of Prime Minister Keir Starmer under pressure. But beyond the UK, and with a little less international scrutiny, the scandal has also had an impact in countries like Norway, Sweden, Slovakia, France, Lithuania. In Norway, just to mention one example, police opened an investigation into a high-profile diplomat and her husband over their Epstein links, as well as a corruption probe against the former prime minister. And Crown Princess Mette-Marit offered a profound apology for her friendship with Epstein after it emerged they had exchanged messages for 3 years. This case specifically just shows how deep the scandal has become and how it is affecting the political class in many European nations.
OK, Thomas Sparrow there in Berlin. A quick look at tomorrow's weather now in the capital cities around the nation. Brisbane showers increasing, Sydney and Canberra shower or two, Melbourne partly cloudy, Hobart a shower or two, Adelaide cloudy, Perth